Welcome back. I'm going to take you for a little walk on our farm here in southwest Idaho, and you'll get a little view of what we have here and how peaceful it is here. And on our walk, I want to really focus on a couple things. Hi, I'm Jerome in Boise, Idaho. If you are 50 or over and you are looking for some kind of additional income in your life, we want to talk about that a little bit and why it makes so much sense to do that now. And also, like you saw on the thumbnail, what is it? What is the best thing to do for all of us that are 50, 60, 70, even 80? I've been talking to 80-year-olds that are looking for something to do from home for remote income. And as you likely know, there are so many things to do when it comes to remote income. In fact, there's just a plethora of stuff out there to do. And part of the challenge for all of us is to sort through it and decide what's best for us. And you know from my previous videos, what I really focus on is helping people think about the 3 R's, and I hope you do too. And those 3 R's are income that's number 1, remote, number 2, it's reliable, and number 3, really, really important, is that it's recurring, meaning it comes in every month, maybe even weekly. We all need that kind of income. And so this is what this channel is all about, is helping people 50, 60, 70 work towards those goals. Doesn't mean it's going to be entirely remote. Doesn't mean its income's always going to be reliable, because it takes a while to get there. You can suspect that. And then also, lastly, to make sure that it is on a recurring basis, a reliable basis. So let's talk about 2 or 3 businesses that you can literally start this week that can help you out. We have talked about affiliate marketing, and I'm not a huge fan of that, even though it's really successful for a lot of people. Couple challenges. It's fairly technology focused, lots and lots to learn, which is good to learn more, but a lot of us don't have as much time as maybe somebody who's younger. So affiliate marketing, and you can just go to YouTube and put that in, and you'll get a lot of information about that. So that's one route to go, is affiliate marketing. Do check it out and understand what it's all about. Number 2 is digital marketing. And this has been one of my favorites. Lori and I have a business. I'll put the link down below. It's been great for us. About $38,000 now in the last 6 months. 5.5 months, it's been about $38,000. So that has been great, $5,000 to $6,000 a month on average for us. It's a great business for a lot of reasons. I'll have a link down below so you can check that out as well. And more, what I'm seeing is the best business to have is you. What do I mean by that? You're likely here because, oh, can you hear all the geese? Oh my gosh, our home is right underneath, I swear, a migration route, and we have all these beautiful geese that come in the spring and the fall. It's fantastic, I love it. We had a huge flock just about a quarter mile from us over here to the west, literally turned an entire field, thousands and thousands. They were snow geese. So it turned the field white from all their feathers. So what do I mean by you? By the time you're 50, you have gone through a lot. Ups and downs in life, the challenges, the financial challenges, possibly a divorce. Hopefully not, but I've gone through several, so I have some experience there. Deaths in the family, all those kinds of challenges that are life. And that gives you some wisdom, and that gives you some things to help others with. And I think is really, really important is when you think about your passions, when you think about your knowledge, when you think about what you've learned, you can teach that to others very, very, very inexpensively. If you love quilts, if you love Studebakers like my cousins do, if you like sourdough bread like my sister does, if you like model trains, I have another friend who just is a model train fanatic. The internet is so big that even if your interest is so narrow that maybe only 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 people are interested in some aspect of watches, of Studebakers, of knitting, because there's many kinds of knitting. People want to know more, and they're willing to pay you for that knowledge. So if you can help them go from A to B more quickly, they will pay you for that. So that's what I'm focusing more and more of my coaching on, is helping people who have something like that get it out of their head and say, guess what? I've learned to do this, whether it's taxes or whether it's quilting. And I can help people get from A to B more quickly, and you'll find people will pay you for that because it helps them. It saves them a huge amount of time and effort and mistakes. That's a big part of my coaching is with my 35 plus years of business building, when people come to me for a startup coaching, I want them to avoid all those mistakes that I made, which were a lot, which were a lot. So that's not only just helping people with what they need is really important. Helping people go from A to B is really important, but also helping people avoid some of the mistakes or most of the mistakes that perhaps you've made or that I've made. So think about that. Think about the things you care about. Think about the things that you are important to you. Think about the hobbies and the passions and the knowledge you have in areas that somebody else does not have. You can share that. And there's all kinds of ways of doing that. So hop on to my coaching. Down below I've got a link, and let's have a virtual coffee. And whether I'm right for you or not, I can hopefully steer you in a direction. There's so many fantastic tools, no-cost tools, low-cost tools that you can use to start a business literally this week. Literally this week. By the way, I have something special for you down below. I'll put a link there. I started a $67 a month program, $2.23 a day. It's group coaching, but it's deep dive and it's focused on going from A to Z, helping you get to where you want to go income-wise. And it includes a copy of my brand new book, The Startup Planner, that I just finished here about a month and a half ago. So think about that. Think about the things you know. Think about the things that people have come to you for help on. It may be sheetrock, right? It may be roofs. It may be Studebakers. It may be quilting. There's tens of thousands of interests out there where you can help other people with what you know, what you're passionate about. And it's so easy now to share that knowledge with somebody, help them go to the next step a little bit faster and with a little less pain, and have fun doing it and be able to share what they know, their knowledge with the world. And they're going to pay you for it, and I'll help you with that process. So down below, if you're up for it, click on the virtual link. Let's have a virtual coffee, rather, and let me see if I can help you on your journey. And if you're 50, 60, 70 like I am, then this is the time to tap into all the tools There's a little bit to learn, but they're easy to learn, and I want you to be successful and have fun and create some extra income or a lot of income. So down below I've got both my school, my free school, where I do coaching, free coaching every other week on Thursdays, and then also if you want to deep dive and help immediately with an idea, with a concept, with a product that you want to get out of your head and into the world and make some money, I'd love to help you, and I can do that. So we'll see you on the inside. Thanks for watching.